Sir, please stay in your seats. Just keep your seatbelt fastened. Okay, everyone, remain in your seats. Keep your seatbelts fastened. It's just a little turbulence. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Sir, just stay seated and keep your seatbelt fastened.
How long before we land?
About an hour and a half.
How's everybody holding up back there?
They're scared. Thank God the plane isn't that full.
We should get clear of this soon. But I'll take it down a little, see if I can improve the situation.
You want to take it down? We're below 25,000 feet now.
Better that than letting it tear the plane apart.
What's that?
We have vibration on engine number 2. N1's falling, N3's falling. We've lost number 2.
Confirmed. Number 2 lost.
It's gone.
How can that be? Go back and have a look. See if you can get a visual confirmation. What about number 1?
All gauges read normal.
All right. Keep your fingers crossed.
The wing's on fire! The wing's on fire! Okay, everyone, stay in your seats. The captain has dealt with this kind of situation before, so please, everybody just remain calm. The engine is on fire.
What do we do? Captain.
Shut down the engine. We'll cut off the fuel feed to the fire.
We shut down the engine. What happens if we can't get it back up again?
We're out of options. Shutting down number 1.
Shutting down number 1.
The fire's out! The fire's out!
It's not coming back up. Mayday! Mayday! Central Tower, this is 865, declaring emergency. We've lost both engines. I repeat, we've lost both engines.
Copy that, 865. What is your position?
Central Tower, this is 865. We're approximately 1.5 miles south of Minnow VOR. We are going to attempt a landing. It's our only choice.
I see a stretch of road. I'll try and set her down.
This is a CPN special report. Live from Los Angeles, Nancy Carter.
In Royal Canyon, NTSB investigators continue to search for answers as to what caused Flight 865 to crash land here last week. The flight, which was en route from Tampa to San Francisco, reported engine troubles just moments before the crash. One critical piece of the puzzle? Why the pilot disabled one of the engines. We asked passengers here at LAX if they were nervous about flying in the wake of such a disaster.
I'd like to think that my pilot wouldn't make a mistake like that. I definitely will be thinking about it while I'm up there, sure.
I gotta travel for my work, you know? We don't really have a choice.
I say, if they can make it safer, go for it. But life goes on.
You hear stories about these pilots falling asleep or using their laptops on the plane. I just hope somebody can do something to make it safe up there again.
While refusing to officially comment on the record, sources inside the NTSB indicate that the incident was most likely caused by pilot error.
Only 40 people survived. They were the lucky ones. But what a tremendous tragedy. According to ground control, the crash might have been avoided. But it appears the pilot panicked. And in his panic, he made a grave error. He made a human error. Ladies and gentlemen, my father, Richard Devane.
How can we better protect to ensure a safer future for air travel?
Travel less prone to mistakes, human error,
misread gauges,
technical problems that should have or could have been detected early enough
to avert a terrible tragedy such as this.
As you know, Devere Industries has always been a front runner in aviation technology. Ladies and gentlemen, treasured investors, esteemed colleagues, members of the press, it is my privilege to introduce to you the future of air travel. I give you the CD-70. The first fully automated piloting system. Now, to further explain this amazing new computer, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Samantha Woodward, our Vice President of Research and Development, and her husband, Tom. He is the chief programmer on this project, and he is joining us from New York.
Thank you, Charles. Mr. Devane.
The CD-70 is at heart a very sophisticated UAV control system.
UAV?
Unmanned aerial vehicle. It is designed to operate and control a plane without the benefit of a human pilot.
It's very similar to the military's drone plane technology, with some modifications of our own.
Sam sells herself short.
Tom and Sam are a husband and wife team.
The best we have, and they have almost
single-handedly designed the CD-70 from the ground up. No small feat by anybody's standards.
Thank you, sir.
The CD-70 can fly a plane into the eye of a hurricane, execute search and rescue missions, conduct damage assessment, all without endangering the life of a human pilot.
It can make snap decisions in the event that the plane is jeopardized. It can reroute itself away from harmful weather, and it can land even the largest of commercial airliners. All without the aid of a human pilot. So tragic incidents like what occurred at Royal Canyon will be a thing of the past.
So now, without further ado, I invite you all to follow me out onto the runway for the second part of our presentation, aboard the first historic transcontinental flight of the CD-70.
Wait, what do you mean aboard? Not now. What does he mean? I'm sorry, Tom.
Okay.
Hello?
He's putting those people on the plane. Sam, did you know about this?
Tom, listen to me.
Sam, we agreed the test was going to be without passengers.
Right, I know, but
The CD-70 was specifically designed to be used on an unoccupied plane, not a commercial airline full of people. That was the deal.
Charles felt it was very important for us to take advantage of this opportunity.
Without asking for my professional opinion? Why'd you even put me on the phone in there?
Look, Tom, it's too late, okay? He's already made all of the arrangements.
So once again, this is all about Charles.
We have had this conversation already, okay? There's nothing going on between Charles and I.
No, I tried to have this conversation.
We can finish this when I get back to New York tonight, okay?
You're not getting on the plane, too.
I'm Vice President of Research and Development. Of course I'm getting on the plane. Besides, there's going to be 2 pilots on board in case anything goes wrong.
Fine. See you tonight.
Goodbye, Tom.
Now, Charles, sincerely, do you think this will be possible?
Malcolm, trust me, this is the real deal.
Really?
Absolutely. Would I lie to you? Excuse me.
Okay, for one, please.
Trouble at home?
He thinks we're making a mistake putting the passengers on the flight.
I'm just taking a couple of investors. The crash gives us a tremendous opportunity. You have to think about the publicity. You have to think about the demand.
I know. He's a programmer. He doesn't think like that.
It's about the future and who's going to control it. And that's going to be me. Malcolm said he wants to invest another $250 million.
Wow. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm in charge.
So the CD-70 is your baby?
That's right. Miss
Robertson.
Miss Robertson. My father thought I was the right man for the program.
And you really plan to let that little box fly an airliner from here to New York?
You sound skeptical.
Given the success rate of some of your recent ventures, is there any reason why I shouldn't be?
Miss Robertson, I am trying to make the world of travel a better place. And all you can do is throw stones.
Well, that's because you live in a glass house. You're always copping out.
With all due respect, Miss Robertson, you've never really given me a fair shake. And if you'd like to continue this conversation over drinks tonight, I know an intimate little place overlooking Central Park.
You'd like that.
Now who's copping out?
Okay, Charles, you're on.
Call me Chuck.
No thanks.
Come here. Take a note. I don't like her.
Are we going?
Something's come up I'm gonna have to cancel.
Dad!
I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Hold on a second.
Nerd Central.
It's Tom.
Hey, Tom. Did I hear correctly they're using passengers with the CD-70 test?
They're boarding as we speak.
Are they out of their mind? I thought we discussed it was for unmanned use only.
Charles wanted to take advantage of the situation.
What about Sam? I can't believe she would sign off on something like this.
Whatever it takes to make Charles happy.
Please tell me we're not going to sit back and let them move forward with this. There must be something we can do.
I'd like you to rerun a remote diagnostic on the system, just to be safe.
Sure. How long have I got?
10 minutes.
10? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how many checks I have to do before that thing gets into the air?
Let me know if you find anything. Anything.
Fine. Marilyn?
What's up?
We've got work to do.
Dad, but I thought we were gonna spend the day together.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just, I got some work to do before your mother gets home. I already called your Aunt Pat. It's gonna be late before I get home.
Are you and Mom gonna have a talk again?
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk.
But no yelling.
No yelling.
Promise.
I promise. Come on. What you got there? Space Jaguar. He's some kind of hero?
Well, not a real hero like you. He's just a comic book.
Thanks, son, but I'm not a real hero.
There's the little guy.
Hey, thanks for coming. Something came up and I really need to be here right now.
Don't mention it. I'm sure you and Sam are gonna need some alone time together. And I get to have Tony all to myself. Are you ready?
I guess. Dad, you can borrow this.
What is it?
It's Jaguar's secret ring. You can wear it till tomorrow. It keeps him safe.
Thanks. I'll take care of it.
Remember what I said.
I will. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Got it.
Put your seatbelt on.
Bye.
You really believe what they say, that this thing can fly the plane? If they keep this up, what are they going to need people for? Turn on the machines? Yeah, right. Okay, we're up. System check. Mounting logic board. Check. Aircraft network interface? Check. Internal system BIOS? Check. Failsafe diagnostic module. Failsafe diagnostic module. Ben. It's not responding. Come on. There. Check. Great. Break a leg.
Shrimp. I don't want the caviar. You understand? Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Devane.
Oh, please. Call me Chuck. Did you go make sure the service is set up properly?
Swag?
This is for my guests only. Go do what I told you to do, please.
Yes, sir.
You're new here.
I just came on last month.
Well, I can certainly see why we hired you.
Thank you, sir. Chuck.
Yeah. Well, listen, after we take off, if there's a bag left over, feel free to help yourself. My little gift to you.
Thank you. Oh, boy.
To me.
If there's anything I can do, let me know.
Yeah, you can make sure that no glass ever goes empty. And don't be hitting the stuff yourself. Champagne costs $300 a bottle.
Can I pay?
Make me a plate, will you? Gotta go check my hair.
You poor thing.
You heard what the man said. Good morning. Swag?
No, thank you.
Thought you'd left early to spend the day with your son. Mr. Devane, Tom, I know that you had certain expectations about what the CD-70 would be used for.
Expectations? I thought we were perfectly clear.
However, I see no reason why it can't be used for other applications, civilian applications.
Yes, but to put passengers on the plane on our maiden voyage. Sir, your son is making a mistake.
Sit down. Look, Tom, we need to move this thing into production, and there is no faster, better way of doing that than a good, solid demonstration of what the CD-70 can do. It's business. Now, General Caldwell himself is on his way down here from Andrews to personally observe the test.
So why are you even talking to me about this?
Because I want you on my team and not against me. Also, I want you to know that your contributions to this project will not go unrewarded. I know that things have been strained in your household lately.
Is that what Sam said?
Being married, working so closely together is enough to put strain on any relationship. You earned it. When Sam gets here, I want you to take her straight out of town, rekindle the old flame, and thank you.
I'm expecting big things from this.
Welcome to Dev Air Flight 405, gentlemen.
Thank you.
This CD-70 better be everything Charles says it is.
I certainly hope so.
Enjoy your flight.
Thank you.
You about this weather to get over the Midwest? Not to worry, our flight plan is well to the south of it. Morning, Betty.
Morning, gentlemen. Swag?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm trying to quit. But I know a pretty girl who might like mine.
Trying to win me over with gifts?
Would that work?
Maybe.
Captain? Hi, I'm Samantha Woodward, VP of Research and Development for Dev Air Aviation.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Woodward.
I was wondering if we could just have a moment?
Sure.
I'm sure you're both well aware of the unique nature of today's flight.
Is there a problem?
It's just that this is the first time that this unit has been tested in a plane like this.
I see. You know, Ms. Woodward, I'm confident that my co-pilot John Wilson and I will be able to handle anything that might come up.
Well, if you experience anything out of the ordinary, just no matter how trivial, could you please let me know?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
So this is it, huh? The computer that's gonna take my job. It's got the flight plan locked in. Once we hit 30,000 feet, it takes over completely. Regulates fuel, wind factor. It even knows what temperature Mr. Devane likes the cabin set at.
Does it also make his breakfast for him? So, what temperature does Mr. Devane like his cabin set at?
68 chilly degrees.
Yeah, this thing's set at 88.
Yeah, you're right.
It's creepy. I feel like that thing is watching us.
Hello.
Talk to me, Coop.
Still working working on it, Tom.
You're talking about a fully autonomous logistics system. You're talking sensor fusion, path planning, communications, trajectory generation, and regulation.
Plane's gonna take off any minute.
You have to understand there are millions of lines of code here. You want us to do 3 weeks' worth of debugging in 20 minutes.
Coop.
I'll call you as soon as we're finished.
This is Dev Air Ground Control to Flight 405, commencing computer test on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark. Looking good. Looking good.
How's she doing, Jackson?
All systems check out. So far, so good.
See? I told you there was nothing to worry about.
This is Dev Air Ground Control to Flight Control. All systems check out. Flight 405 is standing by.
Whoa, hey, wait. My apologies. We thought everyone was on board. What's this? Bernie's of New York, courtesy of Charles Devane. Great. I might need this to throw up in later. Welcome aboard. What's with the temperature? Beats me. I was told Mr. Devane likes it at 68. It's a lot hotter than 68.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign in preparation for our departure from Los Angeles. Please return to your seats.
Check that out. State of the art, gentlemen. Fully automated.
At this time, it is required that you turn off any portable electronic devices.
So that's the computer talking.
Welcome to the future.
Please keep your seat backs in their full upright position with your tray tables locked and any excess baggage stowed safely in the overhead bins. Thank you for flying Dev Air.
What is that?
Just a little modification of my own. Pretty neat, huh?
Modification?
Yeah, I just wanted to spice things up a little bit.
That is a complex computer system, not your toy. Now, who made this modification?
One of my techs. And you need to stop worrying, okay? You need to learn to relax a little bit. Life is good. Smile. Thank you.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Departed LAX.
Do we have a weather report for the flight path?
Radar shows a pretty heavy thunderstorm to the north of their flight path. They're advising all flights to steer clear of it.
How far north?
Plenty. It shouldn't really be an issue.
Smooth sailing.
$30,000 Yeah, there it is. Right on schedule. You know, it's really nothing more than a fancy autopilot. It can't think.
Well, they say it can make snap decisions if it needs to.
Yeah? I'd like to see it try.
Ladies and gentlemen, this plane is now under the control of a Devair Industries CD-70 computer. The computer has turned off the fasten seatbelt light, indicating that it's now safe to move about the cabin. Please enjoy the rest of your flight.
Okay. Go tell, what's her name?
Karen?
Karen. Go tell Karen to break out the good stuff. Jump, jump. Okay. It's time to get this party started.
So, what do we do now?
Now we go downstairs and glad hand the passengers.
Are you sure that we're just gonna leave this thing alone?
I know, I don't like it either. But it's to drive their point home. We're obsolete.
Right.
Gentlemen, to the smoothest flight in aviation history.
Absolutely. Cheers. You finally outdone yourself, Chuck.
I have to agree.
Very impressive so
Hey,
far.
hey, you. Malcolm, please. Sure. What's your name, kid?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Take a picture. Document this. One more.
Can I get you anything, Ms. Woodward?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Cute kid.
Yes, he is. He takes after his dad. You know, I'll take a coffee.
Okay, sure. You got it.
I was hoping we might have a moment to chat.
Look, I'm not part of Chuck's PR team, okay?
I'm not interested in press releases. I want the real story. Your boss seems to think this computer is going to change everything. You're in charge of R&D, right?
Yeah, well, my husband Tom was the programmer on the project.
That's right, I forgot you're married.
Yeah.
So, why isn't he here supervising the demonstration personally?
Look, I told you I'm not part of the PR team, okay?
Excuse me. Gentlemen, how does it feel to be replaced by a machine?
Well, all I can tell you is that machines will never replace experience.
Okay, so we have the neural network, navigational system, environmental controls, logic interface, and communication protocol. Whoa, what just happened?
I have no idea. I didn't do anything.
Houston, we have a problem.
Excuse me.
Talk to me, Coop. What'd you find out?
Tom, we have a problem. Big, huge.
Coop, slow down.
I was using a remote UDC socket to tap into the logic board. I was running system diagnostics. Everything was going great, then crash, bam, it locked me out of the system.
What do you think it is?
Looks like some sort of zip bomb.
What?
The processors are shot, the whole system is corrupted.
It's a secure system. How could a virus have gotten in?
Well, that's what I thought. So I checked the access database, and according to the records, someone uploaded some files to the CD-70 mainframe a couple of days ago. One of those files could have been infected.
I didn't authorize anything. Who was it?
Charles Devane. There's one possibility. If I get one of the prototypes, I could recreate the circumstances and maybe we can find a workaround.
Do it.
All right. Have David pull the CD-65 from the vault immediately.
Okay.
Where's it going? Tom.
Where's the plane?
It appears to have veered slightly off course, but other than that, it's fine. Why?
We need to bring it down now.
What?
I need you to get in touch with the pilots and have them land that plane immediately. Tom? What are you doing? I told you the computer needed more testing. It was dangerous to rush things. I don't know what you're talking about. The CD-70's been infected. Infected? Computer virus. That's absurd. Apparently, your son uploaded a file to the mainframe. It was infected with a Trojan zip bomb. It's taking over the CD-70 one processor at a time. We have the best firewall that money can buy. Not if Charles didn't do an MD5 subchecker, which I'm guessing he didn't. Now, do you want to land that plane safely? Or do you want this entire project to crash and burn on its maiden voyage? Richard, my wife, your son are on that plane. Do it.
Sir, the CD-70 is not responding.
What? What do you mean it's not responding?
None of the systems are responding. It's not accepting any of my commands.
It's infected. Get the pilots.
I'm on it. Flight 405, this is Dev Air Ground Control. Flight 405, this is Dev Air Ground Control. Do you read me? Over. I'm not getting a response.
You said they were headed off course. Where exactly are they headed?
Right now, over the Midwest. No.
What is it?
There's a massive storm front, and they're headed right for it.
Of course.
It's Richard. Oh, great. Okay, I'll be right down. General Caldwell's downstairs.
Now? You can't be serious. You're not going to bring him up here. We're in the middle of a crisis.
My hands are tied.
Try him again.
Captain Langford, you are off course and headed into a large electrical storm. Do you copy? Captain Langford, you are off course and headed into a dangerous storm front. Flight 405, do you copy? Damn it. What are they doing? Captain Langford, come in. Anybody, come in.
Dead Air 405, return to your scheduled flight path immediately. You are off course and headed into a dangerous...
Look! Captain, I checked our flight path 3 times for weather before we left.
We're not on our flight path.
Captain, look!
We're headed right into it. What's this computer doing?
This is the flight deck. I need...
What's wrong with the sound?
Great.
What's going on?
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to take your seat.
I want to speak to the captain immediately.
Sir, please, just take your seat.
Not until I speak to the captain.
Jimmy! Everybody, sit and buckle in. Please. Everyone just sit down. There's just a lot of turbulence.
Let's lay him across the seat.
Jimmy, can you hear me? Jimmy, we're gonna get you help.
It's no use. The plane is still locked in the computer system.
Well, unlock it.
What's the situation?
Colorado radar shows Flight 405 right in the heart of that electrical storm.
I thought you said your system was designed to avoid that sort of thing.
It is. As I said, General, there's a glitch. We believe there's a computer virus in the system. We're not really sure what the problem is.
Can't you just disconnect it?
We've been cut off from all remote access.
Have you heard from the pilots?
I've been trying to reach them.
How serious is this storm?
Looks like a supercell. Highly charged with a lot of lightning. See?
Disengage the damn thing.
It's fighting me, Captain.
What?
We're locked out. I cannot disengage it.
All right, let me try.
This is Flight 405. Does anyone read? This is Flight 405. This is Flight 405. Does anyone read?
Flight 405, where have you been?
I'm on speaker.
We're heading directly into a storm. We're off our flight path and we cannot disengage the computer's autopilot.
That's impossible. The disengage procedure is simple. Just do it.
We're trying. It doesn't recognize the commands.
The computer has a virus. You're gonna have to do a manual shutdown.
Get Samantha to help you.
I'll try. We're getting banged up pretty badly up here.
Just get her up there.
I'll try.
She can't help, right?
It's no use. It's not responding.
Where are you going? Getting Woodward. She knows a lot more about this thing.
All right, be careful.
Ongoing storm activity in the Midwestern United States could pose a problem for Flight 405, the unmanned plane currently making its way across the country. I'm here with a representative of the National Transportation Safety Board, the NTSB,
which is closely monitoring the situation. Now, what can you tell us about Flight 405?
Well, Nancy, we're not quite sure at this time whether or not the automated piloting system is malfunctioning, but what we do know is that the plane has strayed from its scheduled flight path.
And I hear that there's also concern about weather in the area?
Yes, there's a large storm in the area, and we're not sure yet how that will impact the situation.
Please keep us posted.
I certainly will.
According to our meteorologist, up to 22 inches of rain has been dumped in the area, causing severe flooding. High winds up to 80 miles per hour, thunderstorms, and even tornadoes have left 5 dead in the region and 150,000 without power. We will continue to monitor the situation and update you on Flight 405's progress.
It sounds bad.
Yeah, tell me about it. Let's hope we find something quick. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can fix this thing. Hey, Tom, is that you?
Have you seen the news? It's getting worse up there. They're flying into a storm.
Tell me about it. It's on every channel. Listen, I've hooked up the CD65 to the computer. I've recreated the virus on the system. I've got to hand it to Charles. He's done quite a number on this thing.
Okay, what can we do?
Well, the override controls aren't working, but there's a chance you can get through the back door.
Go on.
It's a line of code we developed when we wrote the software. If you use that, you might be able to regain control and reset the system. I can't promise you anything. The system resources are running low as it is. Here, I'm sending it to your cell now.
Got it.
Good luck.
What's going on?
Everyone just stay in your seats. We're gonna be out of this very soon.
Why you didn't know about this before, Devane? Why didn't we just fly around it?
Hey, would you please relax? This is an act of nature. Consider this an opportunity to show how well the CD-70 handles difficult situations.
Who's to say your little creation isn't responsible?
Oh, okay, all right. What happened?
He hit his head during the turbulence.
Is he okay?
Well, I don't know. He's unconscious. He needs medical attention.
All right, understood. Can you stay with him?
Yes.
We need you in the cockpit. It's the computer.
Okay.
There, you see, everything is fine. At Devere, we plan for every possible contingency.
I've hit all the reset commands.
But nothing seems to take.
It's overriding me.
All right. There's a special code that will shut down everything on the CD-70. You next to the unit?
Hang on, let me get over there. I'll put you on speaker.
You over there yet?
Almost.
I'm here. Okay. Enter this code. F is in Fred. 1954. Okay. Now all you have to do is hit the clear tab to return control of the plane to you. But after that, you'll be on full manual.
Got it.
Hello? You ready?
Captain?
He's dead.
Sam? Sam, is that you? What's going on up there?
The plane's been hit by lightning. The captain is dead.
Don't touch anything, whatever you do.
Wilson? Wilson!
Sam, what's happening?
Tom, he's not responding.
Sam?
Can you hear me? Wilson!
You're gonna need to relax and focus.
Don't touch the controls while you're in the storm.
What?
The CD-70's been infected with a virus. We can't control it.
It was Charles, wasn't it? He said that he made some sort of modifications.
So we're gonna have to deactivate the system. As long as the CD-70's flying that plane, there's no telling what it will do.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try. Tom, the plane's descending. It looks like we're dropping down below the storm clouds. I don't know, I think that we might get through it.
What's your altitude? It's the gauge right next to the throttle.
It says 20,000 feet and dropping.
Does it feel like a controlled descent?
Yeah, I think so. Seems to be leveling out at 10,000 feet.
Well, let me know if it gets below 10,000.
Seems like it's holding steady at 10,000 and seems like we're out of the storm. Let me see if it's safe.
Okay, Sam, you're gonna have to enter this code. F is in Fred. 1954.
No, it's not working. The lightning must have fused all the circuits. Tom, we've got several people on board who need immediate medical attention. We've got to land this thing someplace. Tom? Tom, can you hear me? Anybody, can you hear me?
Sam! Sam, are you there?
What is it?
Communications are tied through the CD-70. We've lost contact with the plane.
And Samantha can't shut it down?
Not if the circuitry's fused.
Show me the location of that plane. How long till it reaches Cleveland?
What's that got to do with anything?
1 hour, sir.
If that plane crashes into a populated area, it'll be a disaster of tremendous proportions.
Nobody said anything about a plane crashing.
You just said it yourself. The plane is under the control of a system that's infected with a computer virus.
Which we are working on.
Which means there's over 800,000 pounds up there flying without a pilot. Now you tell me there's no way to communicate with it? Like it or not, that plane is a threat. We cannot allow that plane to reach a heavily populated area at any cost.
You're not thinking about shooting down a plane full of innocent people.
There are hundreds of thousands on the ground.
Oh, there has to be another way.
If there is, I want to hear about it.
Tom, isn't there anything that you can think of?
If I could get inside the unit, I could rewire the logic board. Return control of the plane, get it away from the computer. But I'd have to be on board to do that.
No one else can do it?
Well, there's no one else that knows the system well enough.
It'd be risky. But we do have a modified jet that could be used for an air-to-air transfer. We developed it for refueling, not for this. But it might work, and it could reach the plane before the plane reaches the city.
I'll do it.
I can't guarantee your safety. If I get you on that plane and you can't stop it in time, you'll be shot down as well.
My wife is on that flight.
And my son.
All right. But if we're gonna do it, we've got to do it now. Come with me.
Tom. Thank you.
We'll talk about this later. Tony, it's Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, I just wanted to call you and tell you I love you and I miss you.
I love you too. Is Mommy home yet?
No, but she will be soon. I wanted to tell you I love you.
You said that already.
I know, I did. Well, I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay, bye.
Hey, be good for Aunt Pat, okay?
I will.
This is General Caldwell. We've got an emergency situation. I'm on my way to the chopper now. I need that modified SR-71 standing by. And I want a squadron of F-15s ready for briefing in 15 minutes.
Sir, maybe you should make a statement here. Try to get everybody back on track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, everybody, everything is fine. There's nothing to worry about, just like I said.
What about Jimmy? He needs help.
As we speak, the CD-70 is looking for the nearest airport so we can land.
I, for one, have had enough of your demonstration, Devane. The sooner we are back on the ground, the better.
Malcolm, this is just a little rough weather, and the plane handled it beautifully. This is just the kind of thing the CD-70 is designed for.
The CD-70 almost got us all killed.
What is your name?
Karen.
Karen, please get everybody some drinks, will you? Please? Everything is... Excuse me.
No word from the Pentagon yet, sir.
Let me know the minute they call. Were they able to assemble everyone?
Yes, sir.
The SR-71?
Tom Woodward is en route to the hangar now. Sir, you are aware that the docking tube has never been used for a personnel transfer before?
He's aware of the risks. Who are you sending along?
Captain Taggart, sir.
If anyone can get Tom on board that aircraft, it's Taggart. As you were. By now, you're undoubtedly aware that today at 1100 hours, DevAir Industries launched a 747 equipped with an experimental automatic piloting system. Now here's what we know. The pilot is dead. The co-pilot has been incapacitated, and the automated system has been infected with a computer virus. It's off course and has already flown itself directly into a severe storm. We suspect that the plane may have sustained some lightning damage, adding to the problem. At this moment, the plane is approximately 20 minutes from the Cleveland area. As we speak, the lead programmer is boarding a specially modified SR-71 in an attempt to disable the system in the air. But in the event that he fails, we need to be ready to bring this plane down. Your mission is to intercept DevAir Flight 405. I want missile lock, but take no action without further instruction from me. If we can't regain control of this aircraft, we're going to have to take it down. Make no mistake, this is not an easy order. There are innocents on board that plane. But I can't stress enough what could happen if that plane were to lose control over a major city. There are nearly 500,000 people in that city, and we can't afford to take any chances. Are there any questions?
No, sir. No, sir.
Dismissed.
Sir, you sure about this?
Let's hope Tom Woodward is able to shut this thing down.
Sir, we're on the news.
Sources at Air Traffic Control have confirmed that communication with Flight 405 has apparently been lost as a result of a lightning strike. The condition of the CD-70 navigation system is unknown, and the Air Force will not comment on rumors that F-15s have been scrambled to possibly intercept the flight.
How did this get out? I want complete media silence. The last thing we need right now is a circus while we're trying to save lives.
DevAir issued a brief statement only to say that they are working on restoring communication with the aircraft and that it's proceeding to New York as scheduled. However, the Federal Aviation Administration and the Department of Homeland Security are monitoring the situation carefully.
Blackbird, this is Andreas Base. You should have visual contact with Flight 405 in approximately 35 minutes.
Copy that, Andreas Base. Captain Taggart, visual confirmation of Flight 405 in approximately 35 minutes.
Copy that.
Listen to me, we took a big hit with that lightning storm. Our pilot is dead. Our co-pilot is unconscious, and that computer is still running the show.
What?
We are well off course, and I have no idea where we're going.
How could you let this happen, Samantha?
What? Listen, you are the one that launched this without proper testing. Okay, you should have listened to Tom.
No. This is bad. This could ruin me. This could be the end of my career. This could ruin all of us.
Are you crazy? Is that all you can think about? You've got a dead man in there and 2 seriously injured.
You have to do something. You have to fix this. I will pay you whatever you want.
Charles, I've already done everything I can. Okay, we have to stay calm, okay? We have to stay calm, and you have to keep them calm in there, and do not tell them about the pilots.
Then what?
I'm working on that part.
Deactivating navigation system. Disabling primary logic circuit. Ow!
What's it doing?
Fighting back. Get Tom on the line now. Grab that. Come on.
Hi, this is Tom. Leave a message.
Hi, Tom, where are you? Listen, the security systems are engaged. Any attempt to dismantle the computer may be deemed as a hostile threat. You've got to be careful. The CD-70 will do anything to protect itself. Anything.
What's wrong with the air? I can't breathe.
Somebody help!
What's wrong with this plane?
The oxygen's been cut off.
What do we do?
You're gonna have to use your oxygen masks.
We have an oxygen tank in the galley.
Okay, let's go get it. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Charles! Charles, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Charles! Let me help you. Here, breathe. Breathe. Let's get him to a seat. Okay. Here, hold this. I'm gonna take you to a seat, okay? Come on. Come on, keep it up. Careful. Okay, sit down.
Any luck?
No, I'm still working on a procedure to disable the main computer. Come on. What if I short the main circuit? No. It worked! It worked! Tell David to get a message to Tom. This is exactly what he has to do.
This is Charlie Tango 1. Alert General Cobra. We are preparing for takeoff. Roger that, Charlie Tango 1. Initiating launch procedures. Main engines are go. Course position locked in. You are cleared for takeoff on runway 3. Good luck, Charlie Tango 1. Roger that.
Get these reporters out of here.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
I'm on my way back to Dev Air to monitor the situation.
General Caldwell, I have the Secretary of Defense.
I'll call you back.
General Caldwell, what's going on with the airplane?
General Caldwell, do you have any comment?
Yes, Mr. Secretary. Anytime the lives of American civilians are placed in jeopardy, it's tragic and must not be taken lightly. Sometimes being in my position means having to face decisions I wish I didn't have to make. Unfortunately, this is a decision that must be made in the interest of national security. Permission to shoot down Flight 405 is granted. I understand, sir.
General Caldwell.
General Caldwell, just a few quick questions, please.
Is there any truth to the rumor that the Air Force is preparing to shoot down DeVere Flight 405?
I'm afraid I can't comment on an ongoing situation. Sorry.
Why is the Secretary of Defense involved?
General Caldwell,
General Caldwell, do you have any comment?
General Caldwell, do you have any
Let's
comment?
get out of here.
You got it.
Hey, something just went by.
I have target in sight. We're coming up under Flight 405 now. Adjusting pitch point 3 degrees. Matching airspeed. Prepare for transfer. Extending transfer tube.
In 25 minutes.
What was that?
I don't know.
Well, maybe I'd better go up to the cockpit.
No, I'll go. If it has anything to do with the computer, I'll be the one to handle it.
But I can help you.
No, it's not a good idea.
What's wrong? Something happened? Is it John?
No, I need you to stay here and take care of these people, okay?
I've locked and locked. Pressurized. Docking maneuver successful. We can maintain for no more than 2 minutes.
Better hurry. There's an auxiliary storage hatch you're gonna have to open. It'll set off the outer pressure alarm, so don't freak out. Just get inside and reseal the hatch. Take this rebreather. Air's too thin out there.
Thanks.
I can maintain for 60 seconds more.
Copy that. 60 seconds.
Retracting docking tube. Transfer successful.
Copy that, Blackbird. Return to base.
Roger that. Returning to base.
All right, Woodward's on the plane. Now let's see what he can do.
Can anybody hear me? Somebody help me out of here!
Sam?
Tom? Tom, is that you?
Who else?
Come get me out of here.
Stand back.
Tom, how did you get here?
Air Force.
You know, there must be a separate air supply for the flight deck because they're not getting oxygen down in the main cabin.
Well, I can fix that. Where is it? Let's move these men out of here.
Careful, he's hurt pretty bad.
Is there anyone on this plane who can fly it?
I don't think so.
All right, get in the captain's chair. You're gonna have to do it.
Do what?
Whatever it takes.
What are you doing?
I'm turning off the air supply control. There. The air should be back to normal in the cabin in a few minutes.
Cooper's back in the lab. He thinks he's found a way to bypass the system.
I'm gonna try to hot wire across the circuitry and cause a temporary short.
What's happening?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it just tried to hurt me. Oh! You don't like that, huh?
Tom, please be careful. Tom, what's it doing?
Defending itself.
Tom, it's going lower. It's taking us right into the turbulence.
The aircraft is experiencing some light turbulence. Please return to your seat.
It's gonna be close.
This is Charlie Tango 1. We have the target in range. 7 minutes from designated kill zone. Acquiring missile lock. Keep pace with the aircraft until further orders, Charlie Tango 1. Roger that.
What are they doing here? The fighter jet escort?
Tom!
If I can just bypass the logic board.
The aircraft is experiencing some light turbulence. Please return to your seat.
Oh, can you please shut that thing up?
I'm working on it. Say goodnight, Grayson.
The aircraft is experiencing some light turbulence.
This is the cockpit. The CD-70 has been disconnected. We are back under manual control. Just relax, keep your seatbelts on.
Base, this is Charlie Tango 1. We have reached the designated kill zone. I am standing by to fire.
I'm gonna try reconnecting the radio.
Okay. I'm ready.
Oh!
What happened?
I'm fine, just see if it works.
This is Flight 405. Does anybody read me?
Flight 405, yes, we read you.
What's going on there?
Tom is here. He's disconnected the unit, and we are back on manual control.
All right, call it off now, General.
Abort. Your orders are to stand down.
Abort strike. Repeat, abort strike. Orders are to stand down. Return to base. Roger that. Return to base.
Hey, the jets! They're leaving.
Maybe that's good news.
Now all we have to do is land.
You okay?
I'm fine. Sam, are you still with me?
Yep, we're here. Just tell me what to do.
Their closest airport is Hopkins International.
Patch us through to Hopkins Air Traffic Control. Let's get that girl some help.
Sam, we're going to patch you through to air traffic control.
I think they can talk you in.
Kidding me?
We can do this. You can do this.
Flight 405, this is air traffic control. Do you read?
I read you. Are we gonna land this thing or what?
You just do what I say and we'll get you on the ground in one piece.
Okay, just tell me what to do.
I need to know what your altitude is. Now, this will be on the right-hand side.
We're still at 10,000 feet.
Good, good. Now, what's your fuel level?
3,000 pounds.
3,000 pounds.
Okay, not too bad.
Okay, we're dropping a little. We're at 9,000 feet.
I need you to pull back on the yoke.
Not too hard, not too soft. Just keep it firm.
Done.
Okay, you're going to need to change your course. You're headed into Hopkins, Cleveland. On the console, you'll see a meter that
should be reading 619. Now you need to turn the yoke until it reads 502.
That's it. That's it. You're doing great. Better than great. You just hold on tight.
Okay, we're at 502.
You're a little ways out, so you just hold it steady, okay?
Stand by for further instructions.
You're doing fine, don't worry.
Do you love me?
You bet.
Even if I kill you?
Sure, why not?
You were right about me leaving you in New York.
I know.
It was a rotten thing to do.
I know.
You were right, I was wrong.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Do you have to agree with everything I say?
No.
This is Samantha Woodward speaking. We're getting ready for a landing, so please keep your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight.
What's happening?
Shh. We're landing.
What happened?
You don't want to know.
Sam, are you ready for a layover in Cleveland?
Oh, does it matter?
Nope. So let's get to the good stuff.
Now, look down. There's a pedestal between you and the co-pilot seat. There's a large lever there. Now I want you to pull that back halfway and then push the yoke forward just a few notches.
What's happening?
You're going into a stall.
You need more speed, more speed.
Well, how do I do that?
Aft pedestal. Push the lever forward
now.
Okay, I think that did it.
Okay. Look, hold it steady. Now, Sam, I want you to push the yoke
forward a little bit. A little bit more.
Good. Good. How are you holding up?
Scared to death.
You're doing fine. Now you should have the runway in sight.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good, good. Okay.
Now lower the landing gear. It's the knob on the dash to your right.
Now you stand by on the flaps.
It's a lever to the left of the throttle.
Okay, I see it.
Get your hands on it.
And push the flaps.
Sam.
Tom, it's not working.
The gear train's still routed to the computer. I'm gonna have to reconnect it to the manual controls.
Tom, there's some red light flashing.
Got it. Got it. Pull the flap.
Now, Sam, reach down to the throttle
and pull it back all the way. All the way, Sam.
We made it.
All right.
He did it! He actually did it!
Thank God they didn't ask me to parallel park, huh?
Honey, I love you.
You did it, Sam. You really earned your wings today.
Well, thanks, guys. I think I'm gonna be walking everywhere from now on.
I think that went rather well.
Ready to go?
You really have to ask.
No.
How's your hand?
Oh, that's fine. Hey, look at this.
What's that?
Bonus check from Devane for doing such outstanding work.
Oh, you better cash that quick.
Yeah, I know. What do you say me, you, and Tony go on a vacation? We can afford it.
Okay. But we're taking a train.
No problem.
What is this?
Just the mark of a hero.
Mr. Devane, I'm not going to invest another dime in your company.
No, no. Malcolm. Malcolm! This is your fault. This is both your faults. And I'm telling you, it's gonna cost you.
Tom, no, your hand. Consider that a resignation.
There were tense moments this afternoon aboard Flight 405 en route from Los Angeles to New York when the plane had to make an emergency landing at Cleveland's Hopkins International Airport. In related news, aviation officials are calling the test of DevAir's automated piloting system, the CD-70, a failure, and are calling for an immediate investigation into what some are referring to as the company's reckless endangerment of the aircraft and its passengers. Reporting live from Los Angeles International Airport, this is Nancy Carter.
This has been a CZN News special report.